Recorded Books presents an unabridged recording of The Education of Henry Adams, an autobiography, narrated by John Mcdonough. This book was first published privately in 1906. This recording is copyrighted 2003 by Recorded Books. Henry Adams was born in Boston on February 16, 1838, to one of the most distinguished American families. Both his grandfather and great-grandfather had been presidents. He graduated from Harvard with a law degree, yet went on to become one of America's foremost men of letters. After the suicide of his wife, Adams spent most of his life traveling, despite the homes he built in Washington and Boston. He lived for many years in Europe and enjoyed the cultural pursuits he found there. Striving to find more comfortable modes of travel over the horse and cart, Adams' preferred means of transportation was the train. Later in life, he wrote to his niece, saying, "My idea of paradise is a perfect automobile going 30 miles an hour on a smooth road to a 12th-century cathedral." The Education of Henry Adams was published privately in 1906. Adams asked his friend Henry Cabot Lodge to sign the editor's preface, which he himself had written. This gesture of self-abnegation was a result of Adams' wish that the book be generally published after his death. When it finally appeared in 1918, the year he died, it won the Pulitzer Prize and was immediately recognized as a great work of literature. And now, with the original editor's preface, The Education of Henry Adams.
Editor's Preface to the 1918 edition. This volume, written in 1905 as a sequel to the same authors Mont Saint-Michel and Chartres, was privately printed to the number of 100 copies in 1906, and sent to the persons interested for their assent, correction, or suggestion. The idea of the two books was thus explained at the end of Chapter 29. Any schoolboy could see that man as a force must be measured by motion from a fixed point. Psychology helped here by suggesting a unit, the point of history when man held the highest idea of himself as a unit in a unified universe. 8 or 10 years of study had led Adams to think he might use the century 1150 to 1250, expressed in Amiens Cathedral and the works of Thomas Aquinas, as the unit from which he might measure motion down to his own time.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?